Hello, 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 and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this European Community League match day 5 on Carrington with Core versus the Greyhounds. Oh my gosh, it is going to be a great game. I can already feel it. Checking out the map to see, we have on the left in orange, the Greyhounds as the allies. On the right in blue, we have Core as the axis. Checking out the layout for this one, we almost have a perfect little horseshoe here. Starting on the ally side in orange with farm runes. Next, we have runes in the middle. Town center as the midpoint. Moving on to the blue side with Core, we have rail crossing, and concluding on the bottom at Maison Dorms. This is going to be a very interesting layout for this match. Checking out the rollout here, you can see it looks like they're bringing those light tanks, the recon, to that midpoint. 2 recons coming out here for Core, full with infantry. Now we do have that 1 light tank and a medium tank coming, so it looks like we're not going to see the exact same play for Town Center. However, it's going to be very similar. Now, the only difference I can see on this one is the fact that there is still 1 transport truck here, but they really prio the south side. So look for that from Core coming out as we get underway here. Listening in for some of the snipes coming in. Explosions abound. Rocket snipes coming out from the north side. Look at some of these rocket snipes coming out. Predetermined spots landing on the side of the Greyhounds. None landing just yet, though. Who is going to get onto point first here? Well, it looks like that is going to be the privilege of Core with the Puma onto point. Deployments coming in from Captain and Bully. Smoke dropping on the side of the Greyhounds. Very similar strategy here from Core, and that is to push the point with a recon vehicle. Prio the south side with a large infantry force. And bring a second Puma now onto the midpoint. That's crazy. Look on the backside right here. You can see. Oh, this Puma's getting snuck up on right here. Light tank and medium pushing into the middle right here from the Greyhounds. They're not going to spot out that Puma right away. Down goes one of the mediums. Not trading with the Core mediums. Lux versus the Stewart here on the left side of your screen. And it's going to go down to a huge start for Core on the midpoint. Get both the light and the medium tank. All their armor survives. Their Puma's still up, the Lux is still up, and crucially that medium's still up. And Core look to dominate Town Center here with a 3-2 start to this one. We look on the north side, even on the north side, I mean, there is control over the church, but Core is more than happy to give them that control, especially with that Panther 4 looking on the north side. It's not going to be any kind of threat here in sector. 3-2 for Core. It starts off on this one. Puma's going to be pushing the back alleyway here with Mosh and Gray. A really interesting tactic to use the recon vehicle in this way. Seems very, very successful at limiting or preventing any infantry from coming in the backside there. Unfortunate that neither the light or the medium tank saw it. Finally, looks like Calgon's going to get a shot. However, that's only going to be 1 shot. It does not take out the Puma first time. And the onslaught continues here from the light and the recon tanks. Now, the saving grace here for Greyhounds might be on this north side right here. Now, they do have position, but they're not making anything of it, really. The Greyhounds kind of stuck inside and around that church there. Runes is going to be very close. Finally, that Puma going down on the left side right here. Good shot coming out from Calgan there, second time. Now, the close proximity of this second point here is going to be probably pretty good. I think pretty good for the Greyhounds overall. They can almost simultaneously be on the front lines while on defense here. Now, on the backside, we do see Medini, Espresso, and Jay Thompson getting involved with the first attack. This is going to be the attack onto Runes, the fourth point here for the Greyhounds. Espresso is going to trade it back. Rambo gets Jay Thompson, however. That's a good trade right there on the offense. Getting the squad leader as he does protect the OP. Medini's made it really close into point here. And the Greyhounds are actually pressuring the mid cap. We're going to go on board with Medini and see what he can get on the backside here. Well, he's going to find Mr. Kleck with the MG from the hip. That's going to shut that one down fairly quickly there. On the opposite side of things, he's now going to go for a rocket. Looks like he's trying to get onto that Lux. That's going to be very hard from the front there to do any real damage to that Lux. Going to need to get a better weapon system, maybe an AT gun looking down the street. That's not very common, though. You see that. More likely, we'll see a 76 pull up and maybe do a little bit of dueling here. Now on the church, Core has pushed and cleared. You can see their clearance of the church going pretty well so far. Looks like Richtofen is the last one. Speed, Zark, and Bielos going to try to get back there and stay on touch on the north side. In the middle also, you can see some smoke coming out. Core is holding this with less people. You can see they're very effectively using their armor. That Lux is just completely locked down the middle road there. However, Baumel and Cotton doing a good job to cover off this south approach too. Hannibal not looking like he's getting too much progress. And the cool thing about this is actually the Puma is going to be a really nice barrier here to hold this choke point. It's going to be very hard to get over that, even if the Greyhounds do take the initial part of this here. Grenade goes out. That might be a nice nade from Cadaver. Yes, it is on the backside there. Two nades drop in. They get one. Bommel falls back just in time. Let's see the push right here from Cadaver. Can he take down Bommel? Can he push in and clear it out? Can he open up this little gateway here for the Greyhounds? Is he not able to go through? Looks like Bommel's going to spot Cadaver out there. Really nice play with the position of that carcass of the Puma. Really liking that one. Looking on the south side here, Hannibal has found a little path through here. Falkenmeister going to be challenging in the 1v1 on the south here. Kill gets traded back. However, the squad lead does go down, so it's going to be a little bit more time there for Core to get prepared for the next attack. You can see Captain respawns and actually rotates to the second floor of the building, or the third floor, apologies. And that's just perfect because now he can easily watch as people vault over that wall. Bommel's going to rotate with an MG and easily be able to just stuff that hole if anyone pushes in. Yeah, really nice there. I wonder if the Greyhounds are maybe going to remove, maybe satchel that carcass of the tank to get it out of the way to get some more space to be able to push here, because right now it's funneling them straight into the shots from Bommel on the MG. Some more smoke comes out. I wonder if we'll see some burst fire here. Yeah, there's that fire. Bully's going to be pushing in, maybe going for a satchel a little further here. Now, the Lux has taken some damage here. It's taking a lot of hits from that artillery fire, so he's going to need to repair a little bit here. Also on the mid, we have our first heavy tank coming out. It's going to be the Panther. That's not good for the Allies. Now looking on the backside here of Runes, Para and Espresso have both got position. Ooh, a big Satchel going off there. What's Para up to? Is he going to get an OP up right here on the road? Would be a very interesting spot for one. No, he's going to rotate, possibly push straight into the back. Actually decides against it. Nice spot for an OP. Core looking to establish some rear control on the point of runes here. This is pretty much one of the only two spots I'd assume they do it at. Right on the road on the back. Rambo GT versus Para. Rambo gonna potato his first two shots, lands the third crucially. Now, where are the spawns from this OP? This could be a huge loss from Core. Rambo pushing the OP. There should be time for spawns to come in. Where are those immediate rotations though from Core? The timing's a little off here. There's the spawn in. Now, is he gonna be able to save the OP? Crusader coming out? No, one goes down. Jay Thompson gets the tray back on the takedown. Now if we zoom in here, however, it does look like that OP did go down. Oh, that's a big loss here from Core. Unfortunately, they do get the takedown, however, it's just not in time. Jay Thompson on the back side, apologies though, going to be causing some havoc here. Now we can also see Espresso maybe playing a little guard. Maybe he'll rotate in and maybe get that second OP up here so that they can rotate into his squad and they can continue the attack. So good play here from Core off the start. We'll see how Jay Thompson, Mosh, and crew can defend here. Rude actually gets an important takedown onto Mosh right there, looking to rotate to the south side and look for some more OPs up. Mosh is tearing it up on point right here. Has a takedown onto Klex, is looking for Rhino. Rhino going to take him out though. Nice defending from him. So Core getting a little bit done on the offensive here. They still do have Espresso. You can see rotations coming into the squad right here with Medini and Crusader, of course, just straight rotating back into that second squad. It's unfortunate that Par did lose his OP. However, the pressure is still going to mount right here. Ritter Rulan getting pushed by Medini. Oh, on the Garrison. Two peeking that wall. What's Medini going to do? Is he going to go for a satchel play right here? He pushes. Doesn't get anybody on that. One's going to have to fall back as the nade comes in. Bunny hop away from that. Oh, second nade. Nice little nade there. The satchel is down already from Medini. He's going to go down. Do they spot the satchel out? Does Tony spot that one? It's 3/4 done. Lerdzer is defending. Klex needs to go for the defuse right here. Oh, there's also a tank coming in on the backside. He's not close enough to get challenged by that satchel, but the satchel does go down. The Garrison does go down, and that's a nice play there from Medini to secure that Garrison takedown. Now on the backside is Cav. He's going to need to do this, take down this OP right here. Can he do it? 1v2 situation. Doesn't get any splashes. Respawns come in. It's suddenly a 1v5. Cav gets one. Gets two. Loses to the third right there, and the OP stays up, and the pressure stays up here from Core on the backside. Benji's going to be the next one to challenge. You can see the net is closing here on this attacking squad. Benji, Rambo, Rude, all coming in. There's also a tank here, plus infantry from the right side too. Benji's going to be the first to fall. However, this tank should be able to clean this up here. Now, they are marked out on the map, which makes me a little bit worried for the possibility of a Panther challenge. Let's check the map really quickly right here to see where those Panthers are. There's going to be one Panther basically on town center. That's about it, with the Lux just chilling on the middle here. The medium's going to be pushing the north side as Core looks to establish sector control in the north. They still don't have it on the south though. That's fairly surprising. Just looking in here on the map. Now, I'm confused why the 76 hasn't done anything to stop this attack, considering they know exactly where this OP is. There's only one spot it can be in the rear of this 3-story here. And I'm concerned about how many resources are being pulled off the front line to deal with this pressure at the back too. You can see that looks like a little bit of a push coming out the north side, choosing one of these alleyways for that push. Since it's going to go down, APK is the only one defending over here. Now, I do hear that medium pushing out also to cover that squad that pushes out. So yeah, the front line's not terrible, honestly. Greyhound's doing a good job over there. Rambo's getting very close here to this OP. And we'll see what Core rotates into after this one. Rambo's actually going to go down, so the pressure continues. Looks like Angerbird coming out. Crusader's going to rotate into his own squad here and put some more pressure in a different position. They look to be going for the south control right here. Angerbird, the first on scene right here, going in on the south side. Nobody really here just yet. He's going to bypass Benji. Rude. Speed might be the one to pick him out. Maybe Rude on a tight angle here if he's looking south. Two could be doing that duty. Coming back into the middle on this one. Is that rocket already? No, that was just a flare. Apologies for the shoddy cam work. Just a flare going out. Greyhound's doing pretty well to stay in touch with this one. Actually, I really like this. Now, the main issue is going to be that Panther on point and this control over the south side of point also. Kyle's going to sneak through the middle right here. Oh, just avoids getting taken down, draws some fire right here, pushing in. Kyle finally goes down to Captain Bommel, tossing a nade on the left. Nobody's in the house to deal with that one, though. Big threat on the north side is going to be that medium tank. Looks like Synth is trying to rush it for a satchel right here. I'm pretty sure they're wise to that, though. Only a two-man crew. Yeah, machine gun coming out. Going to deny the ability for a satchel there. Looking on the south, I do like this pressure from the Greyhounds. However, it's very wide. Look at how wide they're having to go right here. Nero about to meet Kyle on the flank. Nero sees Kyle first, looking for Maynard, gets the kill, traded back again. Okay. That's still quite a few minutes away from challenging this midpoint, but the Greyhounds are doing very good work on the front line here. Now we can check out the backside. Wow, Espresso and Will are still at it back here. Of course, we saw Crusader rotate out with a second squad. Pressure still being applied, but being contained fairly well here from Core. They are containing this one in the house, not allowing the push out, but the real threat comes here now. Crusaders in position. Mosh is pushing up. And the fact that the Greyhounds haven't been able to crush that position. Oh, they do crush one of the OPs right here. Mosh is going to take it down, take out Kyle also. This is going to be very dangerous going forward. The Greyhounds have to prio taking out this OP, and they're going to do it right now with Salat, Mr. Salad, Klex, and Benji. And yeah, the OP's already down there. Nice nade coming in the back of that one. All right. So Core rotate south. They lose one of their OPs. Crusader sneaks by Cav right here. Or does he? Cav on the backside coming in. No, he's going to trade that takedown back the other way. So Mosh is still there. Espresso spawning in. And a good contain so far from the Greyhounds. Yeah, about 20 minutes into this one. And it's not looking like a rollover by any stretch of the imagination. Now, here's an important play from Nero on the backside here. He's going to recognize this push and come in behind it. Now, can he figure out where those OPs are? Can he stage and get maybe rotations into his squad for some OPs of their own? He's going to be spawning out the main spawn on the flank while also trying to collapse on these two little branches that have sprouted. And right now, honestly, it looks like the Greyhounds are doing a little more work on the attacking front, only recognizing that Crusader is on the attack. Ooh, actually, hold the phone. Para also rotating to the south. So still two squads on the attack. Para completely rotates over to the south here. Maybe finding a little bit of a hole. Alex looking to defend this one. And I think what Para and Lucky are looking for here is to clear out the south control of the Greyhound squad. And in fact, Hoomple Poomple's going to be pushing in right now. He goes down. However, close pressure from the backside from Lucky One. He's on the OP right now. Takes out the OP. He's going to be pushing in right here. Stanot's still alive. They need to take down Lucky One and get a new OP up. Kyle's going to drop Stanot, the last one up right here. This could be very big for South Control right here. Who's going to win this trade? Huh? Guys, you're on the stairs together. What the? Oh my gosh. Cue the memes, ladies and gentlemen. Lucky One has no idea that Stanot's there. Stanot literally walks behind Lucky One. And Stanot's going to get out of this one. Now, is he going to go for another OP here? Is he going to realize that Lucky One's right beside him? I mean, still, they haven't taken each other out. Finally, Lucky One goes down. Sanot needs to be able to get that OP up in that position because that's going to be very crucial for the south defense. Already looking at, you can see rotations coming in from Angry Bird, Jabe Thompson, Espresso here on the south. Now looking a little more north, you can see kind of straight from behind, it's going to be Crusader and Mosh. Now Benji has replaced the OP in that position. However, he's going to have some close contacts to fight off right here. He goes down. Mosh with the takedown. Cav holding a tight angle, going to get Mosh easily there. Crusader needs to think about maybe a nade, possibly. Can he crush this OP over the wall right here? No, he goes down too. So good defending from the Greyhounds, but they have to push out and start crushing some of these OPs, otherwise the pressure is going to mount. And look at this one here. You can see rotations coming into the south. The Greyhounds were pushing, and kind of the Greyhounds pushed past Core, and Core pushed under the Greyhounds here, as you see both teams having some close pressure to point here. Now Greyhounds going for the back side of point like Core. Very similar pressure on both sides. We'll see who cracks first on this one. Raup gonna trade with Kyle right there. Haste is also pushing in on the backside with Lurder coming to challenge. Haste is peeking that angle. Oh, he's gonna miss all his shots right there. And he does go down. Good defending here from Core so far. Looking at the point, Para has snuck through on the south, and he is pushing straight into point right here. He's actually going to be getting the Garrison on point. That is huge play from Para right here. Let's hop on board, see what he can get done. It's going to be going up against Rambo GT right here. Close, both holding tight angles. Ooh, Rambo's not looking. He thinks Para is long. He is close. Para with the takedown. Finally going down right there. However, that is not a Garrison that is up anymore. So the Greyhound's going to have to rotate and get that Garrison up here before the pressure mounts too heavily here on the south side. Really nice play here from Profex and Bully also. That the front lines of the Greyhounds in the last 2 minutes have almost completely collapsed right here. We'll see if Klex can maybe get this OP down. No. And more than an OP, it looks like they're going to rotate for a Gary right here. I can see the 50 supplies up. I wonder when we'll see that Gary drop maybe. Para, Pumple, Lucky One pushing into point from the south here. Gonna have a second go at it. No. Garrison up on point. Alex defending from the window right here. Gonna easily frag Pumple there. Rude close defending over here on the wall. Gonna drop Lucky One also. So tight defense right here. And oh my god. Looks like Para gets blown sky high right there too. Now, for the Greyhounds here, they really need to secure their Garrison position. They really need to secure their front line and get that reestablished. Look at how the front line is completely collapsed here from the Greyhounds. Bully Profex pushing in. Fleeter also on point on the south. Pumple, Para, Angry Bird, Lucky One, all going to be going for Rude right here. Bombing run going to be dropping onto the point. Now, where is it going to land? Or not. I heard the bombing run. I heard the plane. I didn't hear any bombs drop. Check the map quickly to see. Oh, it was over artillery. They bombed artillery here to turn it down for their push. I have not seen an artillery bomb for a while. However, big challenge coming out. The 76 coming to defend point right here. Their simping engineer going down on the back of the 76. Panther going to take one shot into the 76 there. 76 going to turn off and go help maybe defend the rest of the point here. No count progress just yet coming up from core. However, they do have multiples inside the point. I wouldn't be surprised if that cap progress comes sooner rather than later here. 76 is going to be doing some damage to these OPs, though. Para might just lose his OP over here. Oh, he's just not close enough to the wall. Nice placement there from Para. Not putting that OP right on the wall. Going to be able to keep that attacking pressure up. However, overall, not a lot of bodies coming out for core on the attack. They only really got one squad onto point. Of course, that is not going to be enough. They were kind of banking on this front line, pushing in hard. And oh my gosh. Angry Bird is going to put together about 100-meter shot to take down that 76. That's a huge shot right there. Nerves of steel from Angry Bird. He's going to make it happen on the backside with that Panzerschrecks. And suddenly, this is looking quite dangerous here for the Greyhounds. Now, can Stenot get possibly another Garrison down on the south here in between this core team? The pressure from the south has somewhat subsided. Para is rotating to point, which is in of itself going to be fairly dangerous here, as he will get a very, very close OP onto point. Now, on the north side, I can also hear another tank coming in. It's only going to be a medium here, though. Now, what this tank will be able to do, especially if it spots out this core squad up here on the north side, he'll be able to put rounds into the backyards to deny the ability for that OP on point. I mean, or not. Angry Bird getting a rocket into the backside there. Will he be able to get a second one off? No, I don't think. He doesn't have that second rocket. He already destroyed the 76's the first one. On point here, though, Rhino's really the only one really inside that hard cap. Humpa Pumpa, Para, Fleeter, Bully, both pushing up. Fleeter's gonna be like, yo, guys, we can front line this. There's nobody here to defend. Now, did they pull that? No, the Panther's pushing up too, so Panther's gonna be in the strong point here. I wonder if we'll see maybe a precision strike come out. Rhino, the only one left alive on point, is camping here. Not going to get Fleeter with the MG shot. Panther right into point here, and there is the cap progress coming out from core. It's stalled momentarily. That Panther's going to be pushing to engage the medium on the backside right here. Just going to be a transport truck. This Panther is, I don't think he's bargaining on having a, or sorry, the medium, I don't think he's bargaining on having a Panther push right up into his grill, but it's going to happen whether he likes it or not. Panther one-shots that medium right there, however, has taken significant damage indeed. Now, Chill is going to be running after the Panther. However, core are going to be airheading the midpoint. Sorry, the runes, the fourth point right here. Now, the real threat is, can the Greyhounds stop this airhead? They're going to need to get Mosh and Espresso right here. Alex with the satchel play. It's going to be a little far right here to challenge that airhead. Oh, this might just be the play of the game, ladies and gentlemen. A big respawn wave with a nasty satchel going down. We'll see if it will take out anybody on this airhead. Salat actually on top of the wall is going to pop in, get 1, 2. He goes down. Airhead spawns coming in. The satchel's going to take Rhino and APK out, but will it get the airhead? Looks like the airhead's going to go down there. The satchel's just going to do work on the friendlies right here. Belos and Rhino are both going to go down to the satchel. And there it is. It does take a few core members with them. I don't think really anyone got any benefit from that. There was a nice nade that actually took out the airhead. Chesk is going to be the first Greyhound squad leader back into point right here. This is going to be really huge. He needs to get an OP up and maybe even pressure this core OP. Oh, nice takedowns here from APK, saving the day on the backside. Gonna crush the OP, do the 1,000, 2,000 count. Nobody spawning in from core there, and the backside is being secured by the Greyhounds. Jay Thompson gonna eat 2 rockets for his troubles on the front, and it looks like Greyhounds have stabilized. Defense working out well. Airhead play crushed. in control of the backside, back in the hands of the Greyhounds. Looking at town center right now, though, it is all blue for now on point. The south push is still on going here from the Greyhounds. Maynard, Kerberos pushing in, however, not getting really any position yet to challenge on point. Blue Tear, Schnar, and Espresso all very comfortable on the backside here with JKL on the top of the church here, too, watching out on the north. Really is a tale of core pressure right now, and we'll see how much more of it the Greyhounds can absorb. Now, really close on the front line here, Calijon is going to be looking for a sneaky OP, maybe Garrison on the front line. Just checking the map to see if we are in sector. Yeah, we're in sector now. Just about maybe getting a frontline Gary up. I don't think he's going to go for it, though. We could see it. What I really love in this point here is to do a little RP with a Belgian gate, get a Garrison out or an airhead even here, and then go over the wall, because they won't be able to return over the wall. However, you can kind of get over that wall with the Belgian gate there, and flood in. There's only really one way in, and you can stuff it with a bunch of AP mines for your own team. Very interesting from Core to use the bombing run onto the artillery. However, it makes sense because there really isn't too much to bombing run. I mean, the Greyhounds defense was very spread out. They didn't have a coordinated one position where they could bomb fairly easily, and a lot of these buildings really negate the usefulness of that bombing run anyways. I wonder, you know, we see a lot of pressure on the backside here in the south from the core side. I wonder if they'll rotate and just go frontline pressure. Now, that's not very light core. I think Pyro will continue to rotate on this backside and try to get position. However, I think very quickly we might see something in the middle here. Crusaders here, Espresso Fleeter, Captains here, Calijon's here. There's too many people in this middle section here that makes me think they might just send it right up the middle. And there's really nothing stopping them from doing so. I mean, Crusader on the flank right here. Ooh, actually getting taken out by his own Panther. I don't know how Hannibal survives that one. Finally getting taken out there. About 35 minutes into this one, 3-2 it remains. Core coming very close to taking runes. However, the Greyhounds scramble and are able to defend here. You can see front line. Flares going off right here. Lucky Gummy. Oh, yeah, there is a frontline Garrison going down. So the other way you can do it is just ride the top of this wall over here. What Lucky Gummy is doing, you can vault onto the Garrison and then get across on top of the wall. Crusader seems to be having a little bit of trouble with that right now. Maybe going for his front OP right there. I do really like that position for the Garrison. I wonder if they probably won't do it, but I wonder if they would try to do a Belgian gate there to just run over the wall now. Of course, you saw Lucky Gummy just vault and get up on top of it, so that saves the supplies having to go in to push. Oh, he actually, I think he goes for the OP to get over. Yeah, does he? Yeah, he does. So the OP boost works as well. My only concern with that OP being there is instead of using it to boost over the wall, you could really just bring it closer to point, honestly, and pressure closer. This is a very nice play from Core, stuffing the front side, recognizing the lack of defenses here from the Greyhounds. Artillery is hammering their OPs, and here we go with the second part of that, this cap progress. Let's see if the second time's a charm here for Core. Now, the artillery on the front line there is really a double-edged sword here, because it does take out Crusader and his squad the first time push. They're going to have to stay a little bit outside of that radius if they want to be able to exert that cap pressure without getting taken out. Callie John with a really interesting little flank right here, going around the backside, looking to possibly get an OP here. Oh, APK is right there with him, though. Nice little flick from him. Frontline pressure ramps up, though, from Core. Nobody really around here to challenge. Velos going down. Fleeter, oh, has a very nice flank off. Is going to take out this OP. Does the 1,000, 2,000 count. Nobody spawns in right there. Good play from him. I did see Hannibal. It looks like he's been No, he's still up over here. However, Cal progress continues from core. OP is still up over here. However, if Bully comes around the other side, he's going to go down. Nice nades coming out from core right there. Spam in the courtyard. Now, is that OP still up? Yes, it is. So, crucially, this OP's up. However, 50% cap progress coming out from core. They seem not to care. Especially with respawns, core has more than one squad on point, so they'll just keep on capping here. Wonder if we'll see maybe a bombing run come out from the Greyhounds. Here comes the bombing run, ladies and gentlemen. Panther pushing into point. Bombing run going to be from south to north. Let's see what it can get on the backside. Medini is going to push for the OP. It's already down. It's not going to be enough to stop this one. And core is going to most likely take the 4-1 lead here, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Core recognizing a weakness in the front line, getting a Garrison down and exploiting it, and rotating a few squads in, and that's all it's going to really take here. Greyhounds don't recognize the pressure. They don't have the ability to defend on point, and they don't get anything up in terms of RP, bomb to build their defenses to stop those tanks from pushing in the front line. That Panther's going to push up, secure the point. 2 Panthers actually on point right now for core. Now, still, Chesk and his squad are going to be fighting this one off here. Brave, valiant effort from them. I mean, Hannibal, this actually could turn on its head right here for core. Satchel gonna go down. Hannibal's on point. That's 2 squads here for the Greyhounds. And yes, they are making cap progress back on this point. However, big play could be coming up right here. Kieran, does he get the Satchel down? The HE to the ground takes out both parties. Now, where is this Satchel? I can't find it. That doesn't mean it's not there, ladies and gentlemen. Is it underneath? No. It looks like the Panther might be safe. Keep an eye on that Panther. It might spontaneously combust here any second. Now, very good on Hannibal to get his OP back up in that position. However, they are going to be trapped in here as the Panther has found their spawn, and he's just going to send HE after HE into it. Down goes the OP, and with that, I think cap progress is going to start to fall also. Hannibal's going to try to rotate a second OP up here. No precision strikes yet coming out from the Greyhounds. Velos might have position here to maybe take out this Panther. Gonna get one shot into the backside. Looks like that did not do full damage. I don't see any signs of damage coming out from that Panther. And the 4-1 is secured here from core. Taking a look at the map to check out the last point. We are gonna have farm runes as the last point here. There's still, all these spawn points are hot here for core. However, it's only 1 or 2 members of the Greyhounds left on point, and good cleanup there. A little nervous for core, but those two Panthers on point, way too much for the Greyhounds to overcome. Now looking on to the last point, farm runes here. You can see Greyhounds getting wide with their position already. Some spawns in here on the southeast side. Espresso, Lucky Gummy here. Very wide fields make it very hard to flank this last point. Most likely we'll see a push through the town onto the front line, and then a transition with tanks across the train tracks. I would be guessing that would be the way they do it, or they could also go for an airhead HQ. There's quite a few ways to do it right now. I think they just really want to secure their sector here and stabilize their position of those garrisons. We'll go on board here with the tank. It's gonna be Gold Dragon, Holtzbeer, and Jetty in the heavy for the Axis side. don't know exactly what that Panther is shelling right now. But yeah, definitely looking to get control over this part of the map. Like we said, transition into an attack onto farm ruins right here with this Panthers. I'm surprised I haven't seen more AT guns come out on the roads from the Greyhounds. Or even hedgehogs too, to try and stop the push of the tanks through the city. We saw none of that, really only seeing a barbed wire come up. That's about it. Seeing a medium come out from the Greyhounds. It's going to be Chill Music, PZ, and Indy here. It's going to be very difficult for them to do really anything unless they're just looking for some infantry support here. That might be what they're doing. It looks like the Greyhounds are attacking from the north right here, pushing south. They do have control over Cemetery right now. However, Profex, Soviet Viking, Will, Dorbane, TRAA also do have a nice little OP in the middle of this push. Can see a recon flare lighting up the south side of this map here. Good defense here from Haste. Pushing on the backside, taking out the commander, and one more. Also have a tank over here on the south side supporting. It's going to be the 76. Makes sense to use the 76 in the south here just because of these open fields. It's much easier for positioning sake. Especially if this northern tank is going to be going for some kind of infantry support play too. Makes sense. I wonder if we'll see maybe rotations from those Panthers. So far, we haven't seen them rotate out of this position. They're very keen on helping the attack go through. Actually, where are those big cats at? Well, one's heading far south here, and the other looks like he's rotating back up to help defend. So splitting up their tank forces here is Core. Really not too worried about that medium on the north side. More preoccupied here with just controlling the lanes right onto point here. Now on the south, this is going to be an interesting fight with his Panther looking to pick a fight with the 76. Where did you go? Double check on the map. Oh, he's doubling back. Okay, so they are going to pull that Panther back, deciding that they don't have the position to utilize it over there. That's credit to Haste right there. Haste. I think I'm saying that right. Haste T. With the defensive play from the backside. Yeah, it's just flooding with infantry. So that Panther's going to pull back and probably come help out on runes on the north side here. The Greyhounds are making some progress onto the point from the north. Nothing too challenging yet. You can actually also see the other Panther coming back to help. So both tanks in a retreat mode right now, looking to help out with this defense. Is that an airhead? It is. That's a Core airhead. So Core is looking to use this airhead on the north side here to control the attack. Nice nade. Gonna crush that from Ritter Roland right away. Interesting use of an airhead there from Core. Defensively, really not in a hurry to win this game 5-0. Now Will here, is going to get spotted out. Just cannot vault on top of that tank right there. However, he's going to be able to spot that out for the Panther that is pushing. And I don't know where this medium's going. I wonder if he just sends it into the arty right now. That would be a really good play, honestly, because you could, one, draw the Panthers off the play. Panther's taking some fire right here. You can see that they did push. No, that's just a static half track. So it's just going to be Greyhound infantry right now. Now, I haven't seen a lot of that medium tank. I think they just yeeted it for Artie, which honestly is a great play if I'm the medium and have Panthers bearing down on me. Abandoning the infantry, though, is just going to lead to it getting gobbled up right here by Core. Core playing this one really slow. 41 minutes to go. They want to make sure they don't lose any position. And that little defensive shift, you can see how the Greyhounds have closed the gap and are now holding kind of a front line here in the city. Now, as we look at farm runes, you can see there's no cheeky plays on the backside. Of course, that airhead was already used right here. You have a recon vehicle in the south HQ. Flowing back up north, you can see Medini on the flank right here. Ooh, a little Artie snipe coming in. Blumenka, the last one alive right here. Artie's going to drop on the wrong gun. Medini's going to rotate a little bit and easily get the takedown there. We can sit right here and enjoy the nice sounds of Axis sniper fire and rocket snipes landing. And apparently a sound bug from the truck. Oh, it's just the fuel. Oh, there is another truck there too. Artie snipes have been silenced for now. Blumenka, Black Shooter, and Florian getting back into the mix right here. Medini's going to wait for those sweet, sweet sounds of the artillery to fire again, and then he's going to call and ask for close air support. What would be close air support? Close Artie support? Long range rocket systems? I don't know what you call it. Medini stays up on the backside. Surprising not to see the 76 just turn its gun and do a lap around here. The guns are firing again, though. Medini's going to rotate. Some smoke goes up to stop the snipe. Let's see how good Medini's pixel peaks are. No, it doesn't look like he has any. And the Artie snipe might be out of ammo because there's no rockets raining down just yet. Back into the mix of things here on the runes. You can see Core being very aggressive with those tanks, taking a shot Salat from range. That was a long range shot. Core still has their two their two heavies up though. Checking out the map. Yeah, no real pressure. Looks like on the backside here. Ooh, some bodies going down. I don't know if those are just respawns. Let's check in with Core's artillery before we get back into the mix on the midpoint, since neither team really having the push. Ooh, that's just a lot more contributed to this Artie camp than on the opposite side right here. Chris very close in the mix right here. Look at this defensive wall. Somebody's been doing some RP right here. You can see the Bob the Builder is in full swing. There is tons of Artie defense out here from Core. Just look at the wire that they have going all the way up here to this bush. So essentially from this point to the south, the Artie fence is in full effect right here. Belgian gates to stop the snipes. Belgian gates galore on the backside right here. Weltmeister is in a really nice bush spot actually to stop this. However, this is a significantly more amount of infantry than is needed on the Axis side to camp, because of course they don't have the range for the rocket snipe. So they have to contribute those infantry, and moreover the fact that they've lost the mid and the fourth point, so they won't have the ability to even close the gap. I mean, look, we're looking 900 meters, or sorry, 500 meters to rail crossing, 900 to town center. We're about a kilometer out right there. That's even further than the rocket snipe available to the Axis team. So not surprised to see more bodies in here. Now Crux and Axis and Harald all contributing to the defense. Speed is going to notice Crux there in the bush. I wonder if he takes him out right here. No, Speed Not going to be able to vault over that one. Let's get back into the game, though. Actually, we'll give you a nice overview of this this RD defense, ladies and gentlemen, so you guys can see this one, get it all rendered in for you there. That is the core RD defense here on Garrison. Getting back into the mix of things on, well, not town center. We are on runes now. No action here on runes. Core really pushing the line nicely on the north side. Remember that pressure from the Greyhounds is completely being defeated right now. Greyhounds do have a position in the town. I do like that. However, it looks like Core is going for a rotation, maybe to cut off the northern section of the HQ, cut off the artillery, and try to control the rest of this game from here on out. I'm interested to see again that RD snipe, though. Yeah, all the RD is down for the moment. We can check the map to see where it's coming from. If we see, it looked like it was coming from center right here. Oh, it's going to be Sledgehond. He's going to be doing the RD snipe right here. I can tell immediately. Oh, he redeployed. They actually have a... Core has a Panther. Core has a Panther empty sitting in the main. Like, they're just chilling. What? Did they redeploy for some kind of mission? What is going on? They don't, no need for that one. I think Sledge is going to be rotating for another RD snipe from somewhere else because he has redeployed. You can see their second RD snipe is from here. Anywhere you see that little ammo box down, you can see, oh, there we go. RD snipe coming out again, folks. Let's go to town center and see this one. We can see the RD snipe commencing right here from Core. So load, aim, and fire. Not going to connect with the black shooter. It does connect on its target, though, on the RD right here. That is high-level competitive RD sniping in a nutshell here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, focusing on the last point because it looks like Core is getting ready for their final attack here. You can see Para, Crusader, Bully, Espresso all pushing through the lines right here, cutting off the squad leads for the Greyhounds. Greyhounds having to redeploy here, losing a lot of ground in the city. Core pushing the front line heavily. Long-range snipe onto the tank is not going to work. That's also only a medium... Is it a medium? No, it's... Yeah, it is only a medium tank. Oof. Coming out. But close pressure coming up from Core very soon. This is when we're going to see the artillery start to lack. They're going to lose their guns. If they do lose their mid-HQ, it's going to be a problem. Ooh. Panther's going to push up and put that medium down right here, Core. Medium has no chance. Gets one tap there. Para pushing across the tracks. Also, Richtofen on the backside is going to go down. Para, full squad rotation coming in here from the Core squad. This is going to be for all the marbles here. The 5-0, 30 minutes to go. And the battle is on. Nobody on point for the Greyhounds. They are running back right now. Panther is fast pushing here with Para. Got to watch out he doesn't run him over. Only a two-man crew there in that tank. However, he's immediately going to go on the backside here and try to either find a Gary, find some OPs, or start to gatekeep the point. There we go. Down goes maybe what was the Gary, maybe the OPs. Couldn't tell there. Tony's going to have to watch out. Ooh, what is he going to do here? Going to go on top of the tank? And the tank's only a two-man, so they don't see him. I wonder if he calls a precision strike on himself. That would be fairly comical. Greyhounds are going to be able to get some more bodies in there. Bodies coming in here from the Greyhounds. However, pressure is still on. A bit of a mistake, I feel like, from the Panther. They fast pushed it, but then they went right to the point. Now, they could have got an OP, put an HE or two into the point, and then turned back and tried to gatekeep the rest of these forces coming in from the Greyhounds to prevent them from getting onto point. APK is going to be getting a satchel on to that Panther, though. That Panther is stuck, and he is about to get satcheled. So, interesting little push here from Core. Not really achieving a whole lot with it. maybe causing a little bit of panic. 76 comes out from the Greyhounds to replace the medium they lost. APK is going to get the easy satchel down to the tank on farm runes. No harm, no foul. However, the Greyhounds, you know, in that kind of weird fast push, do lose a lot of ground in the mid right here. Now, what I thought was going to happen from Core was they would fast time push the mid, take over the artillery, and then cut the Greyhounds in half and get control over their HQ and their artillery. Now, that hasn't happened. The artillery snipe is still ongoing. You can see Blumenka here desperately trying to keep it up, the arty up, that is, and keep the guns in the fight. However, even though Medini's not here, you can see the arty snipe is in full effect. Has it rotated to the north? Now, where are they? There they are. So it's going to be Zoom now. Oh, no. No, he's got supplies down. No, you can see that's another arty snipe there. Okay, it is still Sledge with the arty snipe. Now, interestingly enough, Jetty, is Core just one-manning tanks right now? Look at this. So archery is actually going to be on the snipe too. So they have 2 snipes up right now. All right, we're going to check it out. Archery with 1 snipe on the backside right here. You can see all the way back in main. Setting up a snipe. Now it looks almost exactly. Let's see if we can get this right. So a little off from us. I mean, oh no, we haven't gone all the way yet. Never mind. We haven't gone all the way. Okay, so yeah, no, it was completely right. I was just a derp. Yeah, so they got that snipe up. That's from archery there. They also have a snipe up in the middle, is that? Now it looks like, I don't know what that medium, or sorry, that heavy's doing on the middle. We can go check it out and see. So you got the rocket snipe, and then they also have this heavy here that's just kind of sitting. Just kind of sitting back, biding their time. Finally going to get into the play. Essentially keeping in reserve, it seems. Core surprisingly not going super aggressive for this last play, looking really to control the map as much as they can. You can see how much ground they've gained over the last little while. Now they are leaving themselves a little bit exposed right here. The Greyhounds have absorbed a lot of pressure, and they're looking to come back into this one. 29 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Hannibal, Black Swan have the possibility of pushing back out to this 4th point of runes. Now I know, no, I thought they would be up on the buildings. Yeah, so pretty much Black Swan could run on the back side of this building all the way up here. That is if Mosh is not looking. Of course, Mosh is, when I say that, is going to rotate right up here to look in that direction. We'll check back in with Hannibal soon to see how his little flank is going. Now, if he can sneak onto point, that would be huge. However, again, it's only 1 squad, so not the end of the world for Core, even if 1 squad does get onto point. You can hear a heavy tank coming out. I believe that's the 76 we saw earlier. Looking to push the midpoint now. I do see Kerberos in a little bit of a situation here. He does take out Zoom. All alone on the flank right here. Oh, Kerberos out the window, and he goes down. Nice try, nice try, nice try there with that one. Now, going back onto point, we can see Ritter will land more than I originally saw. Hayes is also here. Ritter's here. That rocket snipe going again. Let's see if it connects on the north side. It does, but nobody's on the arty. You can see that tank snipe also from, I believe it was archery landing. So a lot of resources going into nothing right now. You can see archery is a send over here from core with the tank snipe on to the artillery. I did think that was a third tank snipe from the Panther, but I can't recall anything from the mid there from that. So yeah, the rockets are landing good. Just nobody's using artillery right now from the Greyhounds. They've seemingly given up on it. Maybe to go on the attack right here. Surprising that they aren't still trying to use that artillery for the attack. I do love the positioning from core here on this Garrison though. Really nice from them. It's still the same one they attacked with. Now they are taking out OPs as they go. Kyle is pushing in right here. He's going to lose the fight to Mosh. Hazit also on the northwest side. Now is he going to get a rotation with an OP up? That would be really nice from him. Core already starting the clearing process on the north, assuming a wide flank. However, the allies have already pushed onto point right here. Nice defense, and down goes the second squad lead. So no opportunity for an attack onto point here from the Axes. Respawn comes in from Kyle. You can see a little bit of flirtation with that fourth cap. However, just not enough people in sector right now, I don't think, to make it happen. I mean, the cap progress is increasing here. Yeah, the front line looks to have collapsed a little bit here from core 2. I think mostly they're worried about losing the points, so they're doing a massive redeploy. Snipe's still coming out. The issue is there's no artillery for the Greyhounds right now. The artillery is completely suppressed. So even though they have this push, they can't effectively suppress the Gary. Now Kyle's going to get in a good position on the backside here. He's going to get one, get two. Ooh, Kyle from the back. What can he do? Can he get onto this Garrison right here? Pushes from behind up the street onto the Garrison right here, Kyle. This could be a massive play for the Greyhounds, man, on the Garrison. Any respawn? Massive respawn wave. Oh my gosh. I bet Kyle is wishing he had a machine gun for that one. So lucky on the respawn wave right there. Literally 20 bodies respawn. Now bombing run's going to come out. Where is it going to land? It's going to land on the left side here. A very odd bombing run, really just kicking up dirt right now, not connecting just yet. Does it connect? Maybe Nero goes down. That's the only one going down here from core. It's too bad they didn't know about that Garrison. Why wouldn't they just put it from the Garrison onto point? Very, very odd decision there from the bombing run. I think honestly a mistake from Tony here. Male Will on the backside is easily going to take out this medium tank. No runouts as the commander's already down. Retaliatory bombing run comes in. Will's going to get the tank. Down he goes. Bombing run drops again, also just completely whiffing on where the Greyhounds are. However, the defense is coming in. Sear, Jay Thompson. Ooh, a precision strike drops onto the Garrison and completely misses. The precision strike lands right here. That's over the wall. Again, that's satchel distance away. I'm kind of shocked that the precision strike doesn't have the same or more damage that the satchel has, considering the size of the bombs. They're probably like 3 times the size. Doesn't make sense to me. Jay Thompson cleaning up over here on this Greyhounds OP, and the attack is going to be dealt with here. Jay Thompson is not going to have the same luck as Kyle had on the last Garrison, as it does stay up. And a nice play on the defensive here. However, the Greyhounds have much better position pushing in here. You can see they're already on the road. Slowly but surely taking up that ground that was given up by core as they gave up the space to try and scramble for their point. Surprised we haven't seen a Greyhound special with some smoke onto point with an airhead close, especially when Kyle was applying that pressure. Rocket already coming out still, persistent as ever. Blumenka giving a little bit of pause there before he gets on the artillery. Let's see how many rounds he can get out of this gun before it gets hit again. It's 3 so far. Four. So even the amount of effort being put into that rocket snipe. Oh, there we go. No, hits the right side. You can see the Panzer IV has given up on that snipe. There's quite the amalgamation of tanks inside here. Looks like he's run out of ammo, having to go back for some more. So already not completely out of it yet for the Greyhounds. Able to get on one gun at least and put some fire back into the middle here. However, they are not really gaining any ground from this push onto the ruins. Corps having more than enough bodies back to deal with this one. Taking a look at the map, Corps is actually going for a push onto the last point too. So even with this pressure on the front line here from the Greyhounds, Corps is more than comfortable dealing with it, and they are going in a big wave for this last point. Crusader, Zoom. You can see control on the backside looking to be established right here. Espresso, Crux, nice Lucky Gummy, Jay Thompson, a nice little spawn over here. Is this going to be an Airhead, an OP, Gary? Just an OP for now. Wouldn't be surprised with control if they transition to a Garrison in the back corner. However, control is the big word here. Mosh is going to send a rocket right into that tank. However, that's just going to piss it off. He's going to throw an AT right back at him. And unfortunately for Corps, I think this position is not tenable, as that 76 is literally just going to spam those HEs. Now we are seeing a little bit of cap pressure on runes. I think that's just going to be sector. We can come over here on the front line with the allies and check sector out. Yeah, that's just going to be frontline sector right here, as Corps does not have control of the whole of runes. They are the Greyhounds, that is. Being they are very close to this Gary right here. Speed Chesk. Ooh, this could be another situation with a 20-man spawn. I don't think it's that desperate here for Corps, but definitely Speed could be looking at a couple spawning in here now. I don't know if you can hear the Garrison. He actually chooses to go the wrong way right here, unfortunately. Profex is going to spawn in onto the Gary. Going to toss a nade out. Ooh, wonder if that nade's going to connect. No. Only he put a little more onto that one. Now, Speed from his position won't be able to see the Garrison. If he rotates to the top floor, he will. Nice nade from Chesk there. Going to take down the Corps player. Maybe APK from the window will be able to snipe this one. We'll have to wait and see. Alcepsis on top. Respawn wave comes in. Nice flick there from Alcepsis to take down the 18-man. Lucky Gummy, apologies, going to throw up the recon flare here. Chesk, though, does trade the kill back to Alcepsis. So that OP is going to stay up for now. Really important to take this Garrison down. I think that would help with a lot of cap pressure here for the Greyhounds. However, they're kind of stalling out right now. Chesk is not pressuring. Speed is covering this OP. Chesk needs to pressure. And maybe start respawning also to get those flares up on the front line. He's kind of sitting in his position. He's no flare coverage. We'll see if APK can make this work here on the push. Profex going to go over the wall. APK needs to win this one. He does not against Bully. Down goes the squad lead. The OP stays up for now. However, oh, here comes a 76 with a simp on the back. Oof, a nade lands directly on top of Hannibal there. Going to take him out. 76 not phased by that at all. Hold the phone on the 4th point, ladies and gentlemen. Runes, because the farm runes is seeing some pressure. Oh yeah, Core have doubled up their numbers in a big way here on the backside. This could be game right here. Can they get the Garrison? Are there any spawns to have? Silas is defending, last man over here. Mosh with the rocket to secure the game, take down the Garrison. That might just be it, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the cap progress. Cap race indeed coming out. However, the Greyhounds are far behind on this one. 16 minutes and 50 seconds to go. And the Greyhounds are looking like they are going to be dropping this one 5-0 to Core. Almost half on the cap right here. Only one OP left up on point is going to be the Recon OP. They go down. Core rotates a ton of bodies onto this last point here. And I don't think there's anything the Greyhounds can do to stop them. A bombing run right here, maybe? The building does have an interior though, and apparently bombs didn't go through buildings in World War II. So as long as Core can stay inside on that one, I think they'll be fine here. Don't know if we even have the ability for a bombing run here from the Allies. Doesn't look like we do. Medium tank's gonna yeet into point in an effort to try and save this one. But with 15 minutes, around 16 minutes to go, this is gonna be Core taking this one 5-0. With a Panther on point. I think that's definitely going to be the last nail in the coffin. Core with an absolutely dominating performance, showcasing why they are the best in the game right now. 5-0 is the score on Garrison, ECL Week 5. Good game.